Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year 2021. It's a brand new year for us. It's a wonderful year already for us. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on my channel. I am Grace OYEBAMIJI. I create content that relates to lifestyle and I create content that relates to self-development and relationships. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So I'll be talking about 5 goal setting tips for the year 2021. Okay, so you have your laid down goals already. New year, new me. New resolutions, new everything, new this, new that, right? Okay, but it is important that we know how to go about these things in as much as we are trying to buy more time for ourselves, as we are trying to lay down goals, achievable goals, of course, for ourselves to achieve this year so we can be the best version of ourselves this year. It is important that we take note of 5 important tips that I've mentioned. Tip number 1, evaluate or assess yourself. Okay, so 2020 was filled with so many wonderful experiences, right? You get what I'm saying? So we had so many occurrences, so many unplanned occurrences that made us feel like, okay, so what was the essence of my set down goals? Like, why did I even bother to lay down to set goals, to set goals and all like that? Calm down. Yes, calm down. This is a brand new year. The past is in the past already. 2020 is gone and gone forever. It can't come back again. So therefore, you need to evaluate yourself, assess yourself. Take a pen and a paper and assess yourself. Write down those things you need to work on, recognize your setbacks, where you need to improve yourself upon, and see how you will turn out to lay much more new goals for yourself this 2021. Tip number 2, be optimistic. Do not be pessimistic. Emphasis on optimism. Yes, it is important that you are optimistic. Like, be positive, adapt positively. We had so many wonderful experiences in 2020 that made us feel like, okay, there is no hope. Hopes were dashed, of course, due to the occurrences that happened in 2020. You need to brace up and believe in yourself now. That no matter what happens this year, I'm going to scale through. Like, I'm going to arrive and triumph over any kind of situation. You need to be positive about it. Tip number 3, create smart goals. Create smart goals. Smart in capital letters. SMART. S means create specific goals. Do not be ambiguous. Do not be vague. Be straightforward. Be specific. Okay. Now M means measurable. Create measurable goals that you can measure at the end of maybe the first 3 months of the year or the first quarter of the year, and say, okay, I've gone so far, I can do better. So create measurable goals. A stands for achievable goals. Create achievable goals. Do not create goals that are so vague that you yourself become confused. That why did I even say this goal? Remember that if you set apart a kind of goal that is very, very vague, you're not straightforward enough, you're not being realistic, you won't do anything about it. You just keep postponing and procrastinating and you continue to plan and plan in your head, and eventually the new year runs out and you'll be like, okay, so what exactly did I achieve? Yes, you had your goal, of course, you laid down that goal, but you didn't do anything about it. You didn't plan it well. And R means relevant goals. Create relevant goals. Don't be over 1, 2. Do not be everywhere. Do not do everything. Try as very much as possible to calm down. You know your passion. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to achieve. You know what you want to become. So create goals that surround it. Right? So T stands for time-bound goals. Do not create goals that are so, I don't know the right word to use for it now, but you get my point there. Create goals that you can measure. It's related to that measurable goals. Create goals that you can time yourself about that. Okay, I want to start a blog. When can I start it? Let me give myself a date. I want to start on the first Monday in March. How do I go about it? You need to be serious about that. You need to take that into consideration. That will make you serious, at the same time prepared, and at the same time you will know that you are achieving something, you are going somewhere. Do you get my point now? Tip number 4, write down your goals. Okay, so you have the specific goals already, you have the measurable goals already, you have the achievable goals, relevant goals, and time-bound goals already. What do you need to do after that? You need to write down your goals. Take a pen and a paper and write it down. Writing cannot be underestimated. It is very, very important. It helps you, it boosts your morale to succeed, it boosts your morale to achieve that goal. When you have your goals written down on a paper, you will be a step closer to what, to achieving them. Yes, you'll be convinced that, okay, I can do this. If I can do this, definitely I can do better. I need to just put in more effort since it has been written down already. Do you get my point now? Now the 5th point says that do not be afraid to ask for help. Like, don't be afraid to ask people for help. Don't be afraid to ask people, experienced personalities for help. Ask people for help, experience the mature minds. Do not be afraid. So I get the mentality that, okay, so there's this mentality that I need to, I can't just go up and talk to anybody. Why? It's because, they may steal my goals, or they may try to copy me, they may try to do this to my goals or do that to my goals. Calm down, come on. There are experienced and mature minds people out there that are set to help you, that are set to network you, that are set to connect you to the right sources so you can achieve your goals. Now, before I go, what are your goals for 2021? Kindly let me know. You may not want to give in details, but a brief summary of your goals will go a long way in making you more convinced that, okay, I want to achieve this. Please do so in the comment section and let me know your goals. If you like this video and you find it so valuable, subscribe to my channel for more relevant content like this, and do all to like this video. Do all to comment, don't forget that. Bye.